Hey guys, I've been looking on eBay for a mystery box of baseball cards and don't want to spend too much on it. This one caught my attention. It was a lot of 50 to 100 baseball cards, football, book value 50 to $100, and the buy now price is $4.99 with free shipping. And so I went ahead and purchased this. Let's go ahead and take a look down here. It says that the listing has been updated since I made the purchase. So let's take a look at how it appeared when I bought it. Now that's not going to actually tell me on here. Let's go back to the screen we had up earlier. So I don't think anything on here has changed since I was looking earlier. So it says each lot will have about 50 to 100 cards. Each lot will have a book value between $50 and $100. Some will even book over 100, but none will book less than 50. They'll contain baseball, football, basketball, hockey from the 50s to the 2000s. Most lots will contain a mix of all sports. He's already put them back. Tons of rookie cards, numbered, vintage, and a few autos. He has thousands and thousands in $1, $2, and $5 cards anyone just wants to get rid of. Here's one thing that caught my attention. Buy 3 lots, get the 4th lot free. Then he says buy 5 and get 2 lots free. Well, I went ahead and bought 3 lots, so I got a 4th lot for free. So that means that I spent $15 and the book value on here should be at least $200. Let's take a look at what we got. All right, the package came in the mail. I've already opened it up because there was a lot of packaging to it. And there are 4 different orders here, so there are 4 different stacks of cards right here. They the person sent everything in a priority mailbox. I opened up that box and there were 4 padded envelopes. In each envelope was 50 cards, so there was no lot that had more than 50 cards in it. Each envelope, you open it up, it had 2 stacks of 25 cards that are each bubble wrap. So at least it was packaged well. And for the fun of it, he threw in this 1983 Cleveland Indians schedule. That's pretty neat. A nice thing to throw in. Looking at here, the price, the most expensive ticket for a Cleveland Indians game in 1983 was $8. There was some $6, $3.50. Wow, that's cheap compared to today. I remember the first Major League game I ever went to was in 1991. The most expensive ticket was $17. So that's pretty cool. So I've got the stack of cards here. Let me go ahead and move these over so that we don't get them in the way here. We'll use that as our backdrop. So let's take a look at our cards. We've got, stack them right here. Topps DPP. Now, I don't know much about football, so I'm more of a baseball card guy, but it's interesting to see what else we have here. Sean Alexander, Owen Daniels, Santana Moss, Joseph Adai, Andre Johnson, Brian Blados. Hope we don't get too many of those. That looks like a cheap, like 1990 football set. Ray Donaldson, Roger Clemens, 91 Fleer, 93 Fleer, 92 Fleer, 94 Fleer. He likes his Fleer. Roger Clemens. Jonathan Johnson, that looks like about 96 draft pick. Brian McNichol, Rafael Palmeiros, we've got minor star. Mattingly, he was pretty popular. Mel Rojas, we've got a common. Garrett Long, Ray Langford, minor star at the time. Carlos Baerga, minor star. Mark Wohlers, Shane Monahan, Dan Hampton, Bill Fralick, Mel Owens, Bruce Schultz, Vance Johnson, Dick Stockton. They made cards for baseball, like for announcers in football sets. Wow. Alan Pinkett, Pete Holohan, Gary Reasons, Jeff Donaldson. Back to baseball. Here we have an 89 Topps Greg Maddux. Well, hey, this one's in a little penny sleeve, so Dan Marino. Looks like an insert card on that one, upper deck. Cut above card number 1, career passing totals. Here we have Topps Finest Freshman, so is that a rookie? Bobby Hoying. Boy, I'm glad they don't make cards like that has the peel-off sticker on them anymore. Our first basketball cards, first-round draft pick of Alonzo Mourning. I wonder if that's anything. Hockey, we have Curtis Joseph, Tim Hardaway rookie, Ricky Jackson, Ed Belfour, Marvin Snoop Minnis, Tony Amonte, more Roger Clemens. We got Leaf, circa 96. We've got some of those oddball 80 sets of Mike Schmidt. Another one from 88. We've got a Tiger Woods golf card, Tiger's Tales. Here's some old baseball. We've got some Al Downing, Chris Kaman, Joe Sakic. That looks like a pretty old card. Pavel Bure, is that a rookie card? They call him Recrue in French. Tim Duncan, World Leaders. Number 2 of 20 from Fleer 2003-04. Josh Freeman, Sage. I guess is that a college card? Right there. Dennis Dixon of the Oregon Ducks. So we got more college. The Right Stuff of John David Booty. So it's Right Stuff 1 of 20. So that looks like an insert card of some kind. Another John David Booty rookie card. Another draft pick. Back to the 70s. I think that's 75 Topps. Johnny Oates. I remember him more as a manager, a really popular manager. Dave LaRoche. Fred Kendall. Love these 70s Topps here. Bruce Delcanton. The Dodgers team set. Now that's pretty old. We've got what is that? A tennis. Miss Sperling. Players Cigarettes. Defensive backhand drive. I've never seen that before. A series of 50. It's in pretty bad shape, but how old is that going to be? Baseball tobacco cards go back to like the 30s and older. So John Player and Sons, that is it's pretty interesting. It's in really rough shape, like you'd expect something from the 30s, but that is don't see those every day. I don't know if I've ever seen one of those. Here we've got Kobe Bryant, Fleer Patchworks, Mark Recchi. That must be almost a rookie card for it to be in a thick top loader. So that was our first set that cost $5. Was that worth $5? There's a lot of nothing in there, but some interesting cards. Let's go on to set number 2. More Roger Clemens. Here we have a Roger Clemens Select Stars insert from about 1993 Score Select. That's a early days of insert cards. That was pretty cool. But this person must have been a Roger Clemens fan. We've got 93 Leaf heading to the Hall. So number 6 out of 10. So that must have been a set for people who they thought were locks for the Hall of Fame. Now we've got award winners from Leaf Rookies and Star 2002. So Clemens was the 91 American League Cy Young Award. That must be a subset card because it's number 260. 96 Topps. Rookie cards, Scott Rowland and Scott Spezio on there. Scott Rowland was a very hot prospect at the time. Had a pretty good, decent, long-lasting career. Brett Tomko draft pick. More prospects. Richard Hidalgo lasted a couple of years, I guess. Ben Davis. Yeah, that's pretty good. You have two prospects out here. You got a Vlad Guerrero and Andrew Jones. So that one's pretty nice right there. Common. Didn't do anything. Moises Alou was a minor star. Pete Shurik, common. Darren Dalton, common. Reggie Taylor didn't do anything. Cliff Floyd was a minor star. Mike Lansing didn't do anything. Brad Gradsky, he was their best pitcher for a couple of years. Chad Curtis. What's this? Roger Maris hits record-breaking 61st home run. October 1st, 1961. So what kind of Topps card is that? It's an insert, number H12. That's pretty cool. I live in Nashville, so I am a Titans fan. That's a pretty cool insert of Eddie George, who is my all-time favorite Titan. Of Atomic 2002. Is that an insert? Or it's card number 95, so I guess everything in that set looked die-cast like that. So that's pretty neat. Here you have an early 80s Mike Schmidt sticker card. And on the back they had another player. We have B.J. Surhoff. Early classic baseball, another Mike Schmidt. Another Tigerwood golf card. Here's a serial number card of Mike Lamb. That's pretty cool. Out of 2,500. Didn't turn into anything, but I'm a Rangers fan and I don't have that card. Back to 70s cards. This is another player I've actually heard of, Manny Mota. More hockey, Felix Potvin. Richard Hamilton rookie round ball collection. That an insert? It's not numbered 213 RB. Grant Hill. Marvin Minnis. Rod Brindamore. Mark Messier. Another Marvin Snoop Minnis. Fleer Metal 1995 of Joey Galloway. Ed Belfour. More of these Topps. Reggie Bush. Ronnie Brown. Marion Barber. Joseph Adai. Trent Green. Here we have a Shaq. UD Ionics. Jonathan Stewart rookie, so that's another Oregon Duck. Press pass, Jonathan Stewart. Century Club of Aspire Football. Century Club number 30. So there's a college player insert. Senior Bowl player Leotis McKelvin. Ray Rice. UT Eric Ainge. Back to 70s cards. Craig Skoke. Dan Briggs. Walter Johnson, all-time shutout leader. That's pretty cool. Fairly damaged, but that looks to be about 73 or so. Randall McDaniel. Joe Delvin. Bill Parcells. Andy Etchebarren. Larry Durker, another person that went on to become a manager. Steve Sable. John Frank. Jonathan Hayes. James Hasty. Kevin Mack. Ernest Biner. Ronnie Lott, I remember him. We had one of these earlier, another Greg Maddux 89 Topps. 87 Fleer All-Star Battery. Carter and Clemens. That's pretty neat. And then this looks like an insert card of Ben Roethlisberger. 2005 Rookies and Stars. Crusade. Numbered to 1250. That one was priced at $2. Yep, that'd be a pretty good card. I'm feeling a little bit better about that second pack of 50. So let's move on to number 3. More college football players: Nathan Brown, Pat White, Mike Thomas, Donald Brown, Curtis Painter, Frank White. I think he was a pretty good player. Duffy Dyer, J.R. Richard. He was a really good pitcher for the Astros in the late 70s. Marty Patton. Dodgers team card. Another Tiger Wood upper deck. Latrell Sprewell. Here's another oddball of Mike Schmidt. KB Toy Store. They're not around anymore. Kobe Bryant. Andre Reed. Jamie Holland. More of these pro set. Tim Worley, John Settle, Tim Harris, Donnell Wolford. They're going to be in 89 tops. Greg Maddux and all these. Pete Manley, Ernest Givens, Oilers, Earl Farrell, Henry Ellard. I don't know any of these football players unless they're a Titan. Tamba Holly rookie. Playoff prestige, about 2006 looks like. Don't know him. Fresno State, Paul Pingar, two of them. Michael Vick, okay, Mike Bell, Owen Daniels, and Hannah Moss. Work done. Here's a golf card that isn't Tiger Woods. We have Payne Stewart. Always thought he dressed interestingly. Derek Coleman draft pick. Alonzo Mourning. Mike Schmidt Classic. I remember this card. This one is classic. They're a really cheap set, but this one, I remember hearing about this card. This was taken during a Phillies spring training game on St. Patrick's Day, and everyone wore a green jersey, and Classic was there, and they got a picture of Mike Schmidt wearing a green jersey, and I remember at the time saying, you won't see that on any other card, so it's pretty cool. Alexander McGillney. And if you're going to have a hockey card, might as well be Wayne Gretzky. I don't know what a 91 Upper Deck Gretzky is going to go for, but hey, at least, the all-time great. More Clemens, score 95. Bowman. That one's a playing card. A Red Sox set. A playing card of Roger Clemens. Recognize that Upper Deck on SP. That's pretty funny. How many cards do you have of Roger Clemens batting or any American League pitcher batting? That's that was before Interleague too, wasn't it? What's the year on that? 96 or year, so that was a picture taken in 95. So yeah, you're not going to see something like that very often. It's about 93. More 96 tops. We got John Franco. Bob Walcott now appearing. Another rookie card. This one, Bartolo Colon. He is certainly a fan favorite. I guess last year was his last year. He was the last player in baseball who was older than me and kept playing. So sad to see him go for that reason. Ruben Rivera. He was a hot prospect at the time. Another one, we've got, I know Nefi Perez cards were pretty hot at the time. Ray Ordonez had a pretty long-lasting career. It's a Gary Sheffield insert card. Profiles by Tony Gwynn. That's Topps Profiles number 19. Nomar Garciaparra. He was a pretty popular player for a long time. Future star. Ryan Klesko. Chad O.J. Common. Berto Alomar, pretty good player. Kareem Garcia. Did he win Rookie of the Year? He didn't do too much. Orlando Miller. All-Star Rookie. Troy Hawkins, he lasted a while. Jose Vizcaíno. Wade Boggs. Alan Bennis, Future Star. Matt Williams, that one's in a penny sleeve. Was that, that might be a Matt Williams rookie card. Well, as a Titans fan, that's pretty interesting. That was an early 90s autograph card. of Gary Brown. Now, I don't recognize that name, but certainly autographed. It was 185 out of 950. Let's turn that around. Congratulations, you have received an limited edition autograph card. So that's pretty cool. That not make them like that today, where they just write on the card like that. That's pretty cool. Actually, looks like a real signature. That's I'll give them credit for that. So you got Joe Montana, another all-time great there. 91 Ultra. And who's this? Tim James rookie. Don't know him. So that stack was also 50 cards. Should be worth $50. Are these stacks worth $50? Well, those are the three I paid for. I got one for free. Let's see if we can make this whole set worth 15. And is this going to have a whole book value of 200? More of these pro set. Mike Shanahan. Been looking to get rid of these because I don't know if these have any value. Yao Ming. There we've got our second really old, probably 1930s tennis tobacco card. H.C. Hotman. I couldn't name a single tennis player who played before the 70s. That's pretty cool. Darius Hayward Bay, Hoyer, Michael Crabtree, another one, Dennis Dixon. I think we saw that one earlier. Mike Bell. Good, more of these old Topps cards. Terry Whitfield, Ray Burris, Ron Hodges, Ron Reed, Bob Montgomery, and I think I joked last time that we're going to get a Greg Maddux in every single one of these. So we've got another 89 Greg Maddux there. Mr. Marlin there, Jeff Conine, Charlie Hayes, Common, Paul Wilson, Darren Fletcher, Common, Canseco, with his stint with the Red Sox. Chili Davis had a long career. Todd Green, a little bit of a career. Randy Johnson, a really good pitcher. Always hated when he played my team. Tony Fernandez, Joe Vitiello. What is this? Trent Richardson, Cleveland Browns. So, card number 11. Panini. Got Brett Favre, Green Bay Packers season ticket, playoff contenders 2002. I like the look of the ticket on there. Is that an insert, though? Probably not. Back to hockey. Eric Lindros, Calder candidate. Got a Gretzky, I think that must be a Upper Deck checklist card. Yep. So, it's pretty cool. Dale Hawerchuk. What's the year on that? Hawerchuk. 80-45 hockey. So, if it's someone I've heard of from hockey, maybe it's got pretty good value. More Clemens. We got 90 Fleer. There's an oddball Kmart. 89 Score. 89 Fleer. Another 90s Fleer. Rob Nen. Common, although I liked him. We got a Kirby Puckett subset card. Star Power. Common. Didn't do anything. Nope. Bill Swift. Ivan Rodriguez. He was my favorite Ranger of the late 90s. Star Power. Irod. But I already had that card. Two rookies here. Eric Owens. AAA stars. Butch Husky. Anyone on here do anything? Shane Spencer had a short career. Ben Grieve. Followed him. Three or four people that were popular when the card came out, but didn't do too much. Donnie Wall. Another of these. Andre Scalarago, the big cat. Another Michael Vick. Another McGillney. Alonzo Mourning. We had a card like that earlier that had the second stamp on it. I don't know anything about basketball cards, but yeah, it's different than the last one. Harold Miner. Jalen Rose. Classic draft pick die cut Look at the card there. First round pick, Derek Brooks. Another Kmart subset card of Mike Schmidt. Baseball's Best Sluggers, 1986. Tiger. Wes Parker. Derek Hagan. Charlie Fry. Deuce. Fred Marion. Lars Tate. Another Snoop Menace Press Pass 2001. Mark Recchi. Another Mark Recchi. Owen Nolan draft pick. Last card, Rod Brindamore rookie. So there you have it. 200 cards, should be a book value of $200. I don't know if it really is or not. There weren't too many cards in there that booked over $1 and a lot of commons to go with it. But hey, it was fun. I only paid $15 for it. The guy shipped it, probably paid $8 to ship it to me. He only made $7 to sell 200 cards to me. So he's probably just looking to get rid of them, but that was pretty cool. Thanks for watching.